Okay, good morning everyone. Welcome back to Crack Grade B. मेरा नाम है ऋषभ and let's begin today's class for economics and finance issues and analysis. Mostly we will discuss about the MCQs that were left for the 2 days. Okay, and one from the monetary policy meeting, the policy framework that came out. Okay, good morning Isha. Let's start the class. Not much to discuss today, but yeah, MCQs will be there. Okay, so point number 1, developing an onshore non-deliverable derivatives market. So this is part of statement on development and regulatory policies that was introduced after the monetary policy meetings. ठीक है, statement on development and regulatory policies. Let's see. So the banks in India which operate in International Financial Services Center IFSC GIFT City गुजरात अहमदाबाद में जो काम करते हैं, ऐसे बैंकिंग यूनिट जिनके इंटरनेशनल बैंकिंग यूनिट्स हैं, विच हैव एन इंटरनेशनल बैंकिंग यूनिट्स इन IFSC. ठीक है, दे डू व्हाट फ्रॉम 2020 जून दे आर अलाउड फॉर अ नॉन डिलीवरेबल रुपी मार्केट. ठीक है, नॉन डिलीवरेबल डेरिवेटिव मार्केट एंड दे कैन ट्रेड और एक्सचेंज इन रुपी एंड अदर फॉरेन करेंसी. कैसे काम करता है वी विल सी इट. ठीक है, were permitted to transact in INR, non-deliverable foreign exchange derivative contracts with non-residents and with each other with effect from June 1, 2020. Okay. Now, with a view to develop the onshore INR, means international rupee, non-deliverable market, and to provide residents with the flexibility to efficiently design their hedging programs, it has been decided to permit the banks with IBUs to offer INR and DDC to resident users in onshore market also. Okay, these banks will have the flexibility of setting their NDDC transactions while non-residents and with each other in foreign currency or in INR, while transaction with residents will be mandatorily settled in INR. Now we will talk about it, just wait. Okay, so earlier in IFSC, what was allowed? In IFSC, the international banking units can do non-deliverable forwards with non-residents. अब ये non-deliverable forwards क्या होते हैं? These are all forward contracts. Forward contracts means those who actually get converted or get matured in the future date. ठीक है, आज हमने ये कॉन्ट्रैक्ट किया है आपसे and we promise to give you after let's say 90 days, 180 days, 1 year. But NDFs are generally short term forwards. ये short term forwards होते हैं NDFs. ठीक है, NDFs. And what they do is, for example, currently, for example, there is an exporter from India and he is exporting somewhere to let's say US, which is importing. Exporter is India. Okay. Now, currently, let's say $1 is equal to rupees 83. ठीक है, ये 83 रुपीज का है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, अब यहाँ पे इन्होंने क्या किया, अब when they are exporting for 3 months, let's say 3 महीने बाद इनको पैसे लेने हैं from this US importer. Okay, So after 3 months, what happened? That dollar rate became 81 or let's say 80 rupees. ठीक है? So we can see here for every dollar, this Indian exporter is losing 3 rupees. ठीक है? For every dollar, this Indian exporter is losing 3 rupees. अब ये लॉस को कवर कैसे करें? अगर कोई इंश्योरेंस होता तो कवर कर लेते. तो इंश्योरेंस या हेजिंग, हाउ हेजिंग इज डन इन दिस केस, दैट आवर करेंसी रिस्क कैन बी मिनिमाइज्ड. ठीक है, करेंसी फ्लक्चुएशन मिनिमाइज कैसे कर सकते हैं एक्सपोर्टर? बाय गोइंग इनटू अ एनडीएफ और नॉन डिलीवरेबल फॉरवर्ड कॉन्ट्रैक्ट विथ बैंक्स. ठीक है, अब ये क्या करते हैं? व्हाट दे डू इज दे फिक्स दिस 83 रुपीज पर डॉलर विद द बैंक्स. ये फिक्स कर लिए 83 रुपीज पर डॉलर विद द बैंक्स. सो इन केस द वैल्यू ऑफ डॉलर अप्रिशिएट्स एंड वैल्यू ऑफ रुपी डिप्रिशिएट्स, ठीक है, अगर वैल्यू ऑफ डॉलर बढ़ भी जाता है या डिप्रिशिएट कर जाती है इंडिया की रुपी, देन ऑल्सो दे आर गोइंग टू गेट 83 रुपीज. हाउ? सो दिस एक्सपोर्टर विल गिव अ डॉलर एट 80 रुपीज. ठीक है, ये तो आपको $1.80 के हिसाब से देंगे. बट ये जो 3 रुपए का नुकसान हो रहा है आपको, दिस 3 रुपी लॉस दैट यू आर गेटिंग, this will be cleared by the banks with whom you are in NDF contract with. ओके, सो एनडीएफ कॉन्ट्रैक्ट एक रेसिडेंट एंटिटी और एक नॉन रेसिडेंट एंटिटी में होता है इन जनरल. ठीक है, क्योंकि दो करेंसीज इन्वॉल्व होती है एनडीएफ में. फॉर एग्जांपल इंडियन रुपी, अमेरिकन डॉलर. ठीक है, दो करेंसीज इन्वॉल्व होती है, इंडियन रुपीज, अमेरिकन डॉलर. ठीक है, इन केस देयर इज अ करेंसी फ्लक्चुएशन एंड इफ देयर इज अ लॉस, ठीक है, अगर ये लॉस हो रहा है एक्सपोर्टर को, देन दैट लॉस इज कवर्ड इफ द एक्सपोर्टर इज इन एनडीएफ, बिकॉज एनडीएफ एक्ट्स एज अ हेजिंग कॉन्ट्रैक्ट. तो ये हेज कितना काम करता है या इंश्योरेंस कितना काम करता है? अगर करेंसी डिवैल्यू होती है, ठीक है, और डॉलर अप्रिशिएट करता है, करेंसी डिवैल्यू होती है, तो जो डॉलर आएंगे, सॉरी, यहाँ पे इंडियन करेंसी अप्रिशिएट हो रही है पर डॉलर. इंडियन करेंसी इज अप्रिशिएटिंग पर डॉलर क्योंकि 83 से 80 हो गई, सो अप्रिशिएट कर रही है. सो अगर ये डॉलर 3 महीने बाद इसको देगा फ्रॉम यूएस टू इंडिया, देन द इंडियन एक्सपोर्टर विल गेट लेसर रुपी पर डॉलर. तो ये लेसर रुपी पर डॉलर को कैसे इंश्योर करेगा कि हमको नुकसान ना हो? हाउ विल द इंपोर्टर एक्सपोर्टर इंश्योर दिस? द गो इनटू एन एनडीएफ कॉन्ट्रैक्ट with the banking units, in this case international banking units. So in case there is a currency loss, let's say on per dollar 3 रुपए का लॉस हो रहा था एक्सपोर्टर को, so this 3 rupees will be given to the exporter by the banks or international banking units. So दो करेंसी इन्वॉल्व होती है इसमें, डॉलर एंड रुपीज. सो दैट्स वाई जब आप ऑफ शोर सेटल करते हैं थ्रू एनडीएफ कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स, यू कैन आइदर टेक पेमेंट्स इन डॉलर्स और रुपीज, वॉट एवर यू हैव कॉन्ट्रैक्टेड फॉर. ठीक है, या तो डॉलर में लो या रुपीज में लो, जिसमें तुमने कॉन्ट्रैक्ट किया है, जिसमें तुम्हारा फायदा है. ठीक है, बट जो नया रेसिडेंट्स के साथ एनडीएफ कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स होंगे, मींस रेसिडेंट्स के साथ एनडीएफ कॉन्ट्रैक्ट होंगे या हेजिंग कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स होंगे, those will only be settled in rupees because there is no two currencies involved. Resident Indians means those who are dealing in rupees. ठीक है, resident Indians means those who are dealing in rupees. ठीक है, तो रुपी का कॉन्ट्रैक्ट होगा. ओके, एंड रुपी में ही सेटलमेंट होगा. डिटेल्ड गाइडलाइंस आर नॉट हियर, दीज आर जस्ट an idea that RBI has put upon, and they will work upon it with IFSC, and then this NDF contract with onshore and resident Indians, the detailed guidelines will be produced. Okay, let's talk about. Okay, now it will be easier to understand. So banks in India which operate in IFSC or gift city were permitted to transact in INR non-deliverable foreign exchange derivative contract or NDDC, NDF कुछ भी बोल सकते हो, with non-resident and with each other with effect from June 1, 2020. With each other means the international banking units and resident banking units, या कोई ऑफशोर बैंकिंग यूनिट, जैसे स्टेट बैंक का कोई यूनिट अगर लेट्स से दुबई में है, सो उनके साथ भी डील कर सकते हैं, और नॉन रेसिडेंट्स के साथ, नॉन रेसिडेंट मीन NRIs एज वेल एज नॉन रेसिडेंट्स मीन्स अमेरिकन सिटीजन और एनी अदर सिटीजन ऑफ द वर्ल्ड हैविंग अ कन्वर्टेबल करेंसी, फ्रीली कन्वर्टेबल करेंसी। ठीक है, जून 2020 से ये लागू है। Now, in a view to develop onshore market and to provide residents with flexibility to efficiently design their hedging programs, it has been decided to permit banks with IBUs, banks with international banking units, to offer INR and DDC to resident users in the onshore market also. ठीक है, and these banks will have the flexibility of setting their NDDC transaction or non-deliverable forward transaction with non-residents and with each other in foreign currency or INR, while transaction with residents will be only in Indian national rupees, because there is no two currency involved. सिर्फ Indian national rupees को ही hedge किया जाएगा, and that's why they will only be transacting in Indian national rupees. ठीक है, जब डिटेल गाइडलाइन आएगी देन वी विल टॉक अबाउट दैट आल्सो. Now, regulation and supervision, enhancing efficiency for regulatory processes. Currently, there is an issue that offline and online application and approval processes are the same. या तो आप बैंक ब्रांच जाके करिए, RBI अगर ऑफलाइन कोई काम करता है, नॉट बैंक्स बट RBI और अदर रेगुलेटरी फाइनेंशियल सेक्टर रेगुलेटर्स. सो एप्लीकेशन एंड अप्रूवल प्रोसेस फॉर ऑनलाइन एंड फॉर ऑफलाइन दोनों प्रोसेस में टाइम सेम लगता है. There is no same number of forms should be filled, same amount of time will be taken. That's why this is an issue. So the union budget has said that we need to simplify, ease and reduce the cost of compliance by financial sector regulators, ठीक है, within laid down time limits to decide the applications under various regulations. ठीक है, for this a portal named Prava is going to be developed. ये एक centralized portal होगा, centralized portal named Prava. याद रखना है नाम Prava. Prava means platform for regulatory application, validation and authorization. Platform for regulatory application, validation and authorization, Prava. Okay, which will gradually extend to all types of application made to RBI across all functions. ठीक है, so Prava एक पोर्टल बनाया जा रहा है which will be for every platform of RBI or other financial regulators, and it will help for regulatory application, validation and authorization. It will lessen the time and it will simplify the forms. ठीक है, ease of doing business एक तरह से, ease of compliance. Okay, so remember the name Prava for enhancing efficiency of regulatory process. Okay, we have development of centralized web portal for unclaimed deposits. ठीक है, we have talked about unclaimed deposit also, पहले भी बात की हुई है, around 35,000 crore unclaimed deposit is there. ठीक है, अब unclaimed क्या होता है? That are unclaimed for 10 years, that are deposited to Depositor Education Awareness DEA fund by RBI. ठीक है, those deposits that are unclaimed for 10 years by the depositor or the nearest kin in a bank, and that are transferred to the Depositor Education and Awareness Fund that is maintained by RBI. ठीक है, but RBI has also said that if these 10-year unclaimed deposits are there, the banks have to have their websites updated and the names of such depositors, those who have not transacted in 10 years, 10 साल में जिन्होंने ट्रांजैक्शन किया ही नहीं है, उस पूरे उस डिपॉजिटर के बारे में डिटेल्स यू हैव टू पुट अप ऑन देयर वेबसाइट, सो दैट इफ अ क्लोज रिलेटिव और द डिपॉजिटर is able to see on your website and they can come again and claim it. ठीक है, so even इसमें भी अगर इशू आ रहा है, so that's why centralized web portal एक बनाया जा रहा है for public for unclaimed deposit. For example, अलग अलग बैंक की अलग अलग वेबसाइट्स होती हैं, so maybe the depositor don't remember in which bank they had some deposits or not, तो एक centralized repository बनाई जाएगी. In order to improve and widen the access of depositors beneficiaries to such data, RBI has decided to develop a web portal enable search across multiple banks for possible unclaimed deposits. Unclaimed deposits मतलब 10 साल से जो claim नहीं हुए. Search results will be enhanced by the use of certain AI tools. Okay, this is under development. Okay. Now, grievance redressal mechanism relating to credit information reporting by credit institution and credit information provided by credit information company. Basically, बात ये हुई है यहाँ पे that there are increased consumer complaints against these credit information companies. Sometimes they are not giving proper information or sometimes their credit rating is not worthy enough. ठीक है, credit rating अच्छी करते हैं, फिर कुछ सिलिकॉन वैली बैंक जैसा हो जाता है, faults happen, ठीक है, frauds happen, sorry. Okay, that's why the RBI has taken its CICs under its own ambit, and CICs will now be under Reserve Bank Integrated Ombudsman Scheme, RBIOS, launched in November 2021. ठीक है, इससे पहले बैंकिंग ओम्बड्समैन स्कीम थी, एनबीएफसी ओम्बड्समैन स्कीम थी, डिजिटल ट्रांजैक्शन ओम्बड्समैन स्कीम थी 2006, 2018, 2019. Everything has been merged into one integrated ombudsman scheme from November 2021. So CICs will also be under RBI integrated ombudsman scheme. ठीक है. With the increase in customer complaint regarding credit information reporting and functioning of CICs, it has been decided to put in place a comprehensive framework for strengthening and improving efficacy of grievance redress mechanism and consumer service provided by the credit institution and CIC. Okay, so they will be put under RBI's integrated ombudsman scheme. Now, in addition, it also proposed to put in place the following measures: a compensation mechanism for delayed or updation of credit information, provision for SMS and email alert for when their credit information are accessed from CICs. Credit information of customer mean जैसे आपकी credit report बनती है, ठीक है, what is your credit score. If they are accessed by or accessed by any credit information company, for example, certain banks or any finance institution wants to know about their customers and what is their credit rating, so they can access it from CIC. तो अगर ऐसा कोई access कर रहा है, then you will get SMS or email alerts. Okay, a timeline for ingestion of data received by CIC from credit institutions, and disclosure relating to the number and nature of customer complaint received on the website of CIC. So disclosure should be there, proper time frame should be there, and if the time frame is not the promised time frame is not kept upon, then a compensation mechanism should also be there. And अगर आप access कर रहे हैं credit information of customers, you have to have a provision of SMS and email alerts. Okay. Now, payment and settlement system. So now operation of pre-sanctioned credit lines for RBI UPI. So UPI हमारा 75% retail digital payment by volume handle करता है इंडिया में. By volume, 75% of digital retail payments is done by UPI. Remember this, 75%. So अभी आप UPI में कैसे ट्रांजैक्ट कर सकते हैं? Either you have a bank account and a debit card, Rupee, Visa, Mastercard, doesn't matter. And if you have a credit card, only Rupee credit cards are now there to be onboarded on UPI platform. ठीक है? But अब एक नई स्कीम ला रही है RBI और नया let's say a new system where banks can provide a pre-sanctioned credit line limits. Means जैसे एक भारत पे या post पे you have no, or buy now pay later kind of things. So banks in which your account is, तो वो क्या करेंगे, आपको एक credit line दे देंगे, sanction credit line. For example, the banks will give you let's say 1 lakh rupees credit line for 1 month. ठीक है, this credit line 1 lakh rupees for 1 month. So you can use this credit line to pay through UPI network without going into your bank accounts. ठीक है, without going into your bank account. तो इससे क्या रहेगा, आपका जो कैश है that will always be free. Cash will be always be free. ठीक है, and you can use this credit limit for all your transactions. And जब महीने का अंत होगा या 45 days होंगे, then you will have to pay back this to your banks or the banks will cut it from your account. ठीक है, ये क्रेडिट लाइन में आप जितना यूज करेंगे दैट विल बी वन टाइम सेटल्ड बाय द बैंक्स. ऐसा कोई सिस्टम लाने वाली है आरबीआई. लेट्स रीड इट. So UPI is a robust payment platform supporting an array of features. It handles 75% of retail digital payments by volume in India. Recently, RuPay credit cards were permitted to be linked to UPI. Only RuPay credit card, no other credit card. That's why it is proposed to expand the scope of UPI by enabling transfer to and from pre-sanctioned credit lines at the banks. ठीक है, pre-sanctioned credit lines at the banks in addition to deposit accounts. In other words, UPI network will facilitate payments financed by credit from banks. ठीक है, ये 1 लाख का मान लो आपको एक सब हर कस्टमर का अलग अलग क्रेडिट लाइन होगा अकॉर्डिंग टू देयर रिस्क एपेटाइट. रिस्क कम रहेगा तो ज्यादा मिल जाएगा आपको क्रेडिट लाइन, रिस्क ज्यादा होगा तो कम क्रेडिट लाइन मिलेगा. लेट्स से 1 लाख या 50,000 का क्रेडिट लाइन मिला, you can use that amount for all your UPI payment and give a one-time settlement to the bank after a month or whenever your bill is generated. ओके, तो यूपीआई में ये सिस्टम आने वाला है लाइक अ पोस्ट पे सिस्टम. ओके, इट इज प्रपोज्ड and detailed guidelines will be out or whenever RBI will want. ओके, तो आज यही डिस्कस करना था. नाउ वी विल गो टू मल्टीपल चॉइस क्वेश्चंस ऑफ द लास्ट 3 days. 3 days क्या, क्योंकि बिकॉज वी हैव टॉक अबाउट 2 दिन का तो हमने कर ही लिया है फॉर 3 and 4, 3, 4 and 5 आई थिंक. ओके, now question number 1, which of the following is incorrect? So we are talking about the weekly MCQ. ठीक है, जो हमने नहीं किया था डेली MCQ for April 3, April 4 and April 5. So which of the following is incorrect about FAME 2? So this is from April 3. ठीक है, which of the following is incorrect about FAME 2? And those who will be watching recording, please try it on your own. Please try to comment. एक तरह से रिवीजन हो जाएगा तुम्हारा भी और we will also know that how you are in grasping. Let's do the MCQs if anyone is available. Which of the following is incorrect about FAME 2? We have discussed about this on April 3. Okay, wait, let me. Okay, now you can do it. Okay, Aniket. Correct. So E is the right answer here. Only E-buses have achieved the target of 100%. Three-wheeler category achieved the target of only 15%. That is the problem. Overall, 52% achieved हुआ target of FAME 2 started from 2019 and it will end by 2024. ठीक है, FAME India was formulated by Union Ministry of Heavy Industries. Remember the ministry. Remember the FAME 2 ministry. ठीक है, phase 2 of scheme started from April 2019 and will run till 2024 March 31. Phase 2 has a total budgetary support of 10,000 crore और इस साल बजट का सपोर्ट है अराउंड 5200 करोड़. अलग से डबल किया गया है अमाउंट फॉर दिस ईयर. Around 1.2 million EVs were registered in India. This is correct in financial year 23. So E is the wrong answer here. So E is correct. Okay. Now question number 2. Easy question. The center is expected to issue dash worth of sovereign green bonds in the coming financial year as per the expenditure profile documents of 2023 budget. Correct Aniket, correct Isha. Any more? A is the right answer. 23,764 crore, around 24,000 crore. Okay. Now, which of the following is correct regarding UCB rules for CAR, capital adequacy ratio? ठीक है. This is important. ये static का भी part है and this will be important for your finance also. ESI economics के लिए तो नहीं, ESI के लिए नहीं, but finance part के लिए this will be important. You should remember these data. Is anyone doing this or I should? Okay, let's discuss this. Point number. No. Okay, let's discuss this. So, point number A, RBI advanced by a day the enforcement of capital adequacy and net worth norms to April 1. No. March 31 कर दिया गया है. March 31. April 31 was earlier. So this is wrong. So under the revised norms, RBI has categorized all units into 4-tier structure. This is correct. Okay. Now, Tier 1 UCB shall have a minimum net worth of 5 crore. No. 2 crore. 5 crore for Tier 2 to 4. 5 crore for Tier 2 to 4. Okay. Okay. 5 crore for Tier 2 to 4. So C is wrong. For D, Tier 1 UCB shall maintain a minimum CAR of 12%. No. 9%. 12% CAR for Tier 2 to Tier 4. So D is also wrong. Only B is correct regarding the UCB rules for this capital adequacy ratio. अब सबका ये भी याद रखना कि ग्लाइड पाथ क्या है. ठीक है, 2026 तक आपको आना है फॉर मिनिमम CAR. 2026 मार्च तक आपको आना है फॉर हाफ ऑफ योर नेटवर्थ, मिनिमम नेटवर्थ. ठीक है, एंड बाय 2028 मार्च यू विल हैव टू हैव फुल मिनिमम नेटवर्थ. Remember these glide paths. Okay. Now this question. Average potential global economic growth will slump to a 3-decade low of dash per year through 2030, ushering a lost decade for world economy. This was a lost decade for world economy. This was released by World Bank. ठीक है. Potential global economic growth means a situation of full employment. Okay, now please. Correct, Aniket? Right. B is the right answer. Okay, so B is the right answer here. Correct, Isha? 2.2. It has also suggested some changes, ठीक है, by investing more in technology and giving more employment to people, especially women. So that's why you can increase it by 0.7% also. अगर आपने सही कदम उठाए, ठीक है, then you can increase it by 0.7%. But currently, as per current trends, 2.2% will be the decadal growth. Okay, which of the following is incorrect regarding small savings schemes? Correct, Isha, you are right. Incorrect is B. So B is incorrect. PPF there is no increase in PPF scheme interest rate. Okay, and highest is for National Savings Certificate, 70 basis point full. ठीक है, rest everything is right. अब ये डिपॉजिट लिमिट की जो बात है, फॉर सीनियर सिटीजन सेविंग स्कीम 30 लाख रुपीज is it this was in budget also, so remember this was also in budget, so remember this. ये 2 साल के लिए है. this महिला सम्मान सेविंग सर्टिफिकेट 2 लाख रुपीज. ओके, correct Isha, national saving certificate 70 basis point had the maximum. PPF had no increase. Okay, now cumulative growth rate of the core sector during April to February was dash. The core sector had 8 industries having 40% weight in IIP, highest share for refinery. Now tell me this question. The cumulative growth rate of core sector during April to February was dash. Question mark. Yes, it is right. Correct. Okay, A is the right answer, 11%. Okay. दो दिन पहले की न्यूज़ है ये. That's why you should read it at least once. Okay, now this. India's current account deficit narrowed sequentially. This is easy question. Current account deficit narrowed sequentially to $18.2 billion or 2.2% of dash from $30.9 billion or 3.7%. Okay. Wrong question. Okay. Question number 7. Anyone doing this? Question 7 कोई कर रहा है? Correct, Isha. I forgot the next blank. Correct. 2.2% of GDP यहाँ भी लिखा हुआ है ऐसे. ठीक है. 2.2% of GDP is the current account deficit. 2.2%. We are having around 3 से 3.3% के बीच में हमारा current account deficit रहने वाला है इस साल overall. Okay. Now about the GEM portal, which of the following is incorrect? Correct, Professor. Correct, Isha. Correct explanation. So D is the right answer here. This is not Maharashtra. This is Uttar Pradesh. सबका प्यारा उत्तर प्रदेश. Okay, this is Uttar Pradesh. The GEM portal पे सबसे ज़्यादा in terms of value transaction is done by Uttar Pradesh. Rest everything is right. 2 trillion rupees का हमारा target था. We have achieved it. Now we are going to achieve around 2.5 trillion rupees target. This is not the new target for FY24. Okay, 5 million transaction on March 30. Correct. Minimum saving is around 10%. This is also correct. Around 39,000 crore. Now, which of the following is incorrectly matched? Easy. I think this kind of question I have given earlier also. Approx है ये amount. Approx amount. Don't go for decimal details. Which of the following is incorrectly matched? RE means revised estimate. Okay. Okay, so correct answer here is B. डिसइन्वेस्टमेंट का हमारा रिवाइज एस्टिमेट इज 50,000 करोड़ अप फ्रॉम 40,000 करोड़. बजट में कितना था? 40,000 करोड़. बजट ऑफ 23. नाउ डिविडेंड, this was also 40,000 crore. Budgetary estimate increased to 43,000 crore. Okay, so total we had to have 93,000 crore in as per revised estimate. 93,000 crore होना चाहिए था हमारे पास from dividend and disinvestment. So disinvestment actual we earned around 35,000 crore. Okay, because we cannot sell the zinc company, and dividend disinvestment actual was 35,000 crore for financial year 23, and dividend actual is 59,000 crore. ठीक है. So the correct answer is D, because dividend का revised estimate था 43,000 crores. Okay. Now here, which of the following is incorrect regarding garbage-free cities? Which of the following is incorrect regarding garbage-free cities? Correct, Isha. Right answer. Yes, correct. Correct. Any more? और कोई धुरंधर है जो ये अटेम्प्ट कर रहा है, या फिर सब कोई मुंबई वर्सेस चेन्नई की तैयारी कर रहा है, आईपीएल? Okay, so C is the correct answer here. Why? Because it is not 5-star, 3-star garbage-free cities. 1,000 3-star garbage-free cities by this October 2024. Remember the date also. ठीक है, 3-star बनाना है, बाकी सब सेम है. Highest rated is indoor. Correct. At any point of time, no garbage or litter is found in any area of the city. Correct. GFC star rating started in 2018. Correct. 100% scientifically based management system should be there. This is also correct. Only C is wrong. ये 3-star garbage free city बनाना है 1,000 cities. Okay. Now this is easy question. Yes, professor, correct. Revision will be required. Now 11th. IRDAI identified LIC- and GIC as domestically systemically important insurers for 2022-23. Correct, professor, correct. Correct, Isha. So D is the right answer here. Easy question. New India Assurance. So 3 companies, insurance company, तीनों public sector है, LIC, GIC and New India Assurance. Okay, now public sector bank have transferred unclaimed deposit. Now remember this because ये फिर RBI की MPC में भी discuss हुआ है that for 10-year period unclaimed deposits are going to RBI. Correct Isha, correct Professor. 35,000 crore, 35,012 or 35,000 crore unclaimed deposit. Now dash, yes, correct. Portal बनाया जाएगा. Now this 13. Dash of Katwa is the first independent GI tagged product from Jammu region. Correct Professor, correct Isha. It's Basohali painting. Basohali painting. ठीक है. अब मिथिला painting is from Bihar. Kalamkari is from Andhra. And Pashmina is not painting, it's a shawl from Kashmir. Pashmina is kind of a wool. From Jammu region, not from Kashmir. Jammu only. Jammu and Kashmir are, Jammu Kashmir है एक ही state UT, but Jammu region is different and Kashmir region is different. From Kashmir, Pashmina is there. ठीक है, Pashmina wool or Pashmina shawl. But Basoli from Jammu is the first to get GI tag. Okay. Okay. Now this. The Finance Ministry in Finance 2024 budget has allocated token dash amount for establishing attached offices for 16 Finance Commission. Are you sure? Correct answer is C, 10 crores. 10 करोड़ रुपए का टोकन अमाउंट है, बढ़ाया जाएगा, but just to establish the office, 10 crore has been allocated in the budget. Now question number 15. Which of the following are incorrectly matched regarding the taxes? No. Correct answer is E. None of the above is incorrect. So net direct tax revised estimate जो आया था 16.5 trillion was the revised estimate. Rupees में है सब. Everything in rupees. Okay. Net direct tax actual was above the revised estimate, that was 16.61 trillion rupees. Correct. Refunds हमारे थे 3.07 trillion rupees. So gross is net plus refund is gross. Yes, there can be. ये provisional data है. This is provisional. So there will be another data. And GST actual is around 18.10 trillion rupees as per the provisional data. Okay, everything is right here. None of the above is incorrect. Okay. Okay, now this is a very interesting question. The Reserve Bank of India is appointed dash as executive director. Correct answer. Correct, Professor. Right. Correct, Isha. So C is the right answer here. Neeraj Nigam. Okay. Now, dash states have constituted committees so far to monitor direct selling as efforts to continue to boost the regulatory framework to weed out entities floating fraudulent schemes. तो डायरेक्ट सेलिंग कितने स्टेट्स ने एक मॉनिटरिंग कमेटी बनाई हुई है because states have to monitor the direct selling. D is the right answer. 8 states have constituted committees so far to monitor direct selling. Okay, and this number can increase also. ठीक है, ये coming future में ये number बढ़ सकता है. So even if you don't remember it, no problem. ठीक है, 1-2 महीने में 3 states और जुड़ जाएंगे like महाराष्ट्र, गुजरात, because Maharashtra has the highest number of these direct selling platforms, but Maharashtra does not have a monitoring committee to for these kind of platforms. तो हो सकता है महाराष्ट्र, गुजरात ये लोग जुड़ जाए. अभी currently it is AP, तेलंगाना, these kind, Punjab, these kind of states are there. Okay, this is not 19th. Okay, the deposits remaining unclaimed for 10 years in a bank are transferred to the dash fund maintained by the RBI. Correct, Professor, right. Correct, Professor Isha, you are also right. Correct. A is the A is the right answer. Depositor, education and awareness. Okay. Okay. The union budget has announced the need to simplify and reduce cost. अब ये तो आज का ही है. It has therefore been decided to develop a secured web-based centralized portal named Dash. Here we are. We're going the rogue. Let's see here. Correct, Professor Isha Nivedita. Right answer. So here, Prava is the correct answer. Okay. Now last question. With the increase in customer complaints regarding credit information reporting and the functioning of credit information companies, the CICs have been brought under the aegis of Dash. Correct, Professor. Correct, Nivedita. Correct, Isha. A is the right answer. RBIOS Integrated Ombudsman Scheme 2021. Okay. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you for joining everyone. I hope you like the lecture and I hope you like the revision and you now know where you have to study more. Thank you for joining everyone. I hope you like the lecture. आज के लेक्चर से आपके नॉलेज में वैल्यू ऐड हुई है, ये अच्छा रिवीजन हुआ है. तो डू लाइक एंड शेयर. मिलते हैं इन द नेक्स्ट क्लास. तब तक के लिए थैंक यू. बाय बाय. Thank you. And if you have any queries, you can always reach out to me on Telegram. Thank you. Bye bye.